When it comes to making tough decisions in Major League Baseball, few moves are as strategic or as revealing of a team's priorities as tweaking the bullpen. And that's exactly what the Detroit Tigers did recently. In a calculated effort to gain an edge against their upcoming opponents, the Minnesota Twins, the Tigers made a roster change that could shape the outcome of their 4-game series. The Tigers have called up left-handed reliever Bailey Horn from Triple-A Toledo, while optioning right-hander Sawyer Gipson-Long back to the same affiliate. This decision wasn't made lightly. It reflects the Tigers' desire to counter the Twins lineup, which features 6 left-handed hitters and 2 switch hitters among their 13 position players. For those unfamiliar with baseball strategy, this move might seem minor. But here's why it matters. Left-handed pitchers often perform better against left-handed batters due to the natural angles and spin of their pitches. And Bailey Horn? He's shown he can be a formidable force in these matchups. But here's where it gets interesting. Horn has had mixed results so far. While left-handed hitters have struggled against him, posting just a 189 batting average and a 577 OPS in 64 plate appearances, right-handed batters have feasted on his offerings, hitting .304 with an imposing 815 OPS in 115 plate appearances. So, will Horn thrive under pressure, or will the Twins adjust by stacking their lineup with more righties? That's the million-dollar question. Manager A.J. Hinch explained the rationale behind the move during a pregame press conference on Thursday, August 14th. Series by series, sometimes game by game, we're going to use our guys the best way we can and expand this pitching staff, Hinch said. Maybe not always comfortable for the last guy in the bullpen, but it does help you win series, and strategically. It's good to always have a fresh arm when you can. This isn't Horn's first stint with the Tigers. Earlier in 2025, he pitched 3 games for the big league club, recording a solid 3.38 ERA with 1 walk and 3 strikeouts over 2/3 innings. His performance in Triple-A Toledo this season has been even more impressive, boasting a 3.06 ERA with 44 strikeouts in 35 1/3 innings across 26 appearances. What sets Horn apart is his fearless approach on the mound, combined with his work ethic. He's been refining his secondary pitches, giving him more tools to challenge hitters at the highest level. Now, let's talk about the Twins lineup for a moment. Among their top offensive contributors, 3 are left-handed hitters who pose significant threats. Matt Wallner, .804 OPS in 76 games. Kody Clemens, .767 OPS in 75 games. And Trevor Larnach, .733 OPS in 108 games. These players aren't just placeholders. They're key cogs in Minnesota's offensive machine. Facing them head-on requires careful planning, which is why having multiple lefty relievers like Horn, Brant, 2.50 ERA in 37 games, and Tyler Holton, 3.79 ERA in 51 games, gives the Tigers flexibility. For the left-handed hitters, it's really easy to think Tyler Holton tonight after Tarek Skubal, or it's really easy to think Herter at some point, Hinch noted. We now have the opportunity to give different looks to those left-handed hitters over the course of 4 days. That's tougher with 2, easier with 3. Meanwhile, the decision to send Sawyer Gipson-Long back to Triple-A Toledo wasn't a reflection of poor performance. In fact, Gipson-Long delivered 2 scoreless innings in his most recent outing, throwing 15 of 17 pitches for strikes. However, his role as a starter in the minors makes him a better fit there for now. Unfortunately for Gipson-Long, MLB rules dictate that he won't be eligible to return to the Tigers until August 29th. It's a tough break, but Hinch emphasized that such moves are part of managing a competitive roster. It's nothing against Sawyer or anybody else that we've worked in and out, he said. We're trying to have as many pitchers as we can. So, what do you think? Is this the right call by the Tigers, or should they have kept Gipson-Long around longer? Could Horn's presence truly tip the scales in this series, or will the Twins find a way to neutralize him? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your take on this strategic chess match. And if you're looking to stay up to date on all things Detroit Tigers, don't forget to subscribe to Days of Roar, the ultimate Tigers podcast, available on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen. You won't want to miss the insights and analysis every fan craves.